today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going deep here for Parker. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Murray now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Murray. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And the last drive, their 1st drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 9 catches, 53 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's caught. Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. It's caught by Bryant. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Being chased out left. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Murray now on 1st down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Gay's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So Those scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board. And
now out comes Houston. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's complete to Parker, left side. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Six 0 our score after 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run it again with Chubb to about the 33-yard line. The Browns at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
And the ball is knocked out.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll drop to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. This is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. 2nd and 15. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Folks, kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. That'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Murray. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 10.
Well, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Step, and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So they bring out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Murray now. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. On now is the punter as he's on to punt for Houston. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Murray now on first down. Dancing to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Being chased out left. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Murray now to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and 5. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for Houston. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. From the gun, Murray. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. A give. This is Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll try and run for it with Ford. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jerome Ford, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them. But we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston set to take over. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Second and 2. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Second and 4. He'll find Parker again, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And a short pickup to about the 25. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.